Last topic we have about is that the effects of oxidation reaction. So in your textbook we have two effects of oxidation reaction. One is corrosion and another is rancidity. These are the two effects of oxidation reaction in our everyday or day-to-day life. Now let us learn what is this corrosion now. Please read the sentence. You must have observed that iron articles are shiny when new, but get coated with a reddish brown powder when left for some time. This process is commonly known as rusting of iron. Yes, when you take an iron article from any shop, it will be shiny. Means it will be having a lustrous property. After few days, what happens is that the shining property of the iron particles will be reduced. This is nothing but rusting of iron. Rusting of iron in a simple word is when shining property of metal is turned to a reddish brown color of that iron particle is called as rusting of iron. When the color changed from shining property to the reddish brown color is known as rusting of iron. Then why this rusting of iron is taking place then? That is, when a metal is attacked by substances around it such as moisture, acids, etc., it is said to corrode. And this process is called corrosion. Yes, corrosion means whenever a metal is exposed to air or whenever a metal is made to react with oxygen. Exposed to air means it reacts with oxygen, or with moisture means some water content, or with acid, sometimes with acids also. Then what happens means the metal starts to change its property in the sense the lustrous property means the shining property of the metal will gets reduced. Why it is getting reduced means because whenever a metal is getting oxidized, in the sense whenever a metal is getting reacting with oxygen, it starts to rust. Especially iron will starts to rust, means the color will be changing up, or the rusting property will be changing up. That is what corrosion means. Whenever a metal is exposed to air or moisture, the metal is supposed to be corroded, and this process is called as corrosion. Got it clear? And some examples are not only your iron particle will be corroded such that your shining iron will become into a reddish brown color, even your silver, which is in a silver color, sometimes after few years some black coating will be observed on the silver metal. That is also an example of corrosion. Not only silver, even your copper also get corroded. When copper gets corroded, the green color will be imparted. When copper gets corroded, the green color will be imparted on the copper metal, which indicates that copper is being corroded. So this is what the corrosion means. Okay, now the question arises in your mind, can we prevent this corrosion? Yes, we can prevent corrosion by applying the paint on some materials. For example, if this is the metal, and if I apply paint on this metal, such that if oxygen comes also, it doesn't react with the metal because it is being painted. This painting one act as a barrier for a metal so that a metal will not react with oxygen. Since metal is not reacting with the oxygen, I can say that metal is being saved from corrosion. Yes, we can prevent corrosion by painting the articles like this. So next one we have rancidity. What do you mean by rancidity? Means, look here, when fats and oils are oxidized in the sense when they are when fats and oils are reacted with oxygen, they become rancid. What do you mean by rancid? Rancid in the sense their smell and taste will get changes. Yes, whenever a fats and oil contained food is kept in an open air for a longer time, what happens in the sense we cannot eat it because that food would have got oxidized in the air, and that food would have got changed its smell and taste. That is nothing but rancidity. So can we prevent this rancidity, Ian? Yes, we can prevent rancidity by using two methods. There are two methods to prevent rancidity. One is by adding antioxidants. By adding antioxidants to the food, we can prevent rancidity. So that once we add antioxidants to the food in the sense oil containing food, it will not allow the oxygen to react with the fats or oil present in the food. Means it doesn't make to oxidized. So by adding antioxidants to the food, a food can be preserved for a longer time. Secondly, we have nitrogen gas. Yes, you might have an habit of having junk foods. So if you see a bag of chips, what will be having means the bags of chips will be fluffy. In the sense, some air will be filled in that bags of chips. What air will be filled? You might have all assumed that it is filled with an oxygen gas, but that is not. It has been filled with the nitrogen gas. Why the bags of chips are usually flushed with nitrogen gas means this nitrogen gas prevents the chips from getting oxidized. It will prevent the chips from getting oxidized in the sense the oil present in the chips will not easily react with the oxygen. If the chips are not getting oxidized, then it can be preserved for more time, and the taste and smell also would not get changed. In the sense, it won't get rancid also. So by this two effects of oxidation reaction, our chapter ends. And if you have any doubt, you can get it clarified in the WhatsApp group, as well as shortly I will be conducting some tests also in the WhatsApp group also. I will let you clarify how I am going to conduct tests through the WhatsApp mode, as well as I will be sharing you some classwork also. You might complete that classwork in a proper science classwork book issued by our school. So with that information, next week we will be meeting up with the next chapter. The next chapter is nothing but life processes. So get ready to hear that lecture. Thank you.